Quick video on a little bit of trigonometry as requested. So the first thing I do for any trigonometry question is, as you know, I always write out my little acronym along the top. Then I label my sides, so I know this is the hypotenuse. Now it tells me to calculate this angle of BAC, so I go from B to A to C, which is this angle in here. And then this makes this side the opposite and this side the adjacent. So I've labelled all of my sides. The next thing I do is I look at the sides that I've got in this case, because I'm calculating the angle. I've got the opposite, which is in this one and this one, and I've got the hypotenuse, which is only in this one. So I know that this is the equation I need, and then I write it out. So the sin of the angle is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. The sin of the angle is equal to 12 over 13. So the angle is equal to sin to the minus 1, 12 over 13. And if I put that in my calculator, so I've got 12 divided by 13 equals that. If I do shift and sin answer, I'm going to get 67.38. So 67.38 goes in there. The next question, question 2, we are looking for the length of the side, but I'm going to follow my same process as before. I'm going to label my sides up, so this is the hypotenuse. This side here is opposite the angle, so that becomes the opposite, and then that leaves that to be the adjacent. I again write out my little acronym and I tick off what I've got. So I've got the opposite, and it wants me to find the length of side RT, which is this one here. So I need the adjacent, so this time I'm going to use the TOA, which means that the tan of 53 is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. So the tan of 53 is equal to 14 over the adjacent. I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging. I'm going to multiply each side by the adjacent to start with. So I've got tan 53 times by adjacent equals 14. Because I want to leave that bit on its own, I'm going to now divide both sides by the tan of 53. So I'm going to be left with the adjacent being equal to 14 divided by the tan of 53. Let's move that up. Okay, so if we pop that in the calculator, so you can see both things hopefully. 14 divided by tan of 53 gives us 10.549. So I'm going to pop 10.5 to 3 significant figures. So that side is 10.5 centimetres.